Pain in the ass puzzle that is. Miss Traveller, Miss Paimon, we've fallen way behind. It's true. I've gone and asked Christine about the current situation, and it seems to be the case. The Paimon CEO, looks like we got some coupons too, Caterpillar. Aren't we still dead last? Even Darcy's ahead of us. He's entered the competition himself, didn't he? How could this be happening? Because he helped the guards take care of a small number of nuisances. For example, Miss Mulligan often asks him for help. Paimon sees... Wait a minute, does that mean he was nice to us from the start so he could gain something from it? Also, won't we lose for sure if this gets up? If only Paimon hadn't eaten so much at the rag and bone shop earlier. No matter. All that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. Using coupons you've already had doesn't affect the total count. That means you can eat even more, Miss Paimon. No. Our problem right now is about we're about to lose the competition. Aren't you guys at least a bit worried? There's still plenty of time left before the end. We'll make it. Today was exhausting. Let's keep it going tomorrow. Are you tired, Miss Traveller? Let me rub your shoulders. That's playing favourites, Lenore. Paimon's tired too. Okay, then I'll rub your shoulders too. Yeah, okay. Tomorrow we divide and conquer. We'll reconvene here once we make some gains. Sound good? We better make it this way. Indeed, it sounds like a better plan. Also, if you don't mind, can we rest here like you like before? Sure, Traveller. You can take a break too if you're tired. I was chatting with Miss Mulligan. She said that land's nothing like Fontaine, and said that she really wants to take a dip in the volcanic hot spring. A volcano? Is that a flaming mountain? And mountains are like super tall mounds of rock and dirt, right? You'll get used to you'll get to see all sorts of things as you leave this place. Whether it's volcanoes or anything else. Let's explore these places together, Kata. Let's invite Miss Traveler and Miss Paimon too. They'll definitely like that. Let's come up with the story of the little girl. Last time we left off, the little girl was in the giant's garden. I bet she lives at the giant's garden, but how does she get out of there? One day the little girl heard the sound of a woman's voice coming from beyond the towering wall. A kind-hearted giant, I'm in need of a little purple flowers of your garden. Would you please give me some? The giant refused, of course, furiously bellowed at the woman from the other side of the garden. Water, leave at once. But the woman did not leave. And after a short distance away, she lamented that she journeyed so far for little purple flowers for her garden, which she needed to cure the sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers in his garden, surely having one or two wouldn't hurt. Thus the little girl approached the garden. Warlow whispered to the woman that she's willing to bring the woman a few of those little purple flowers, except the little girl said the giant wouldn't let her leave the garden's walls so it's so tall that she wasn't sure how she'd be able to get the flowers to the inside. The other side of the wall, the woman told the girl that she was actually a witch that knew magic spells, and if the little girl could bring her flowers she needed from the giant's garden, she could use her magic to help the little girl leave that garden. Did the little girl decide to help the witch? I bet she did, otherwise the little girl wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness, right? But the giant said she couldn't leave the garden, and if she left, wouldn't she get punished somehow? It's getting late. Let's leave this part for next time. They're not here, traveler. We should see if there are any commissions up for that awards. Caterpillar probably got coupons from elsewhere, but left us some clues. There's the risk of erosion. Maybe I get some coupons.
Myself an opponent to get my blood pumping.
That's the bodyguard, is it? It's the same. Yeah, throwing a bone shot. Game of riches. Sure, it's not going to go to dupe. Maybe it is. Lower. Oh, it's not in here. Second floor, maybe? On another level. It's not up here.
Is this an answer from this world?
Stop. I'm not sure what to do. I've already got some things from me before. How are you guys supposed to help?
I'll keep this close.
Kids these days, you just can't rely.
Now, what should I draw next?
What is it? Please help us, good sorceress. Why are you treated talking like Lenore? Just get to the point. How many coupons? Are there jobs we can take? Didn't you join Esteem's game? You didn't join Esteem's game, did you? You should know when to stop. Nonetheless, there is something that I need your help with. Klein should be repairing a device or whatever near the rift erosion. Go help him, would you? Just ask him for compensation. He won't object. Well, take care. We'll take care of it even. I cannot remember where the flip that place was. Next to her, apparently. Far in this area now.
A reward on the road.
I sure hope everything goes smoothly. I can't be dealing with it.
There's someone who looks just like you. You've met Glaveret. She's my younger sister. We're twins. She's too old to keep calling me sis all the time. No, please don't take it the wrong way. I don't dislike her. It's just... this is our workplace. We should be more serious when work hours. Just in time, come to help me out. You can read minds, that's scary. Glaveret sent us to help you, but how did you know that? Because you're the only ones here to help? Well, that makes sense. Anyway, the task is nothing difficult. The research terminal requires 2 people to operate it simultaneously. And here I've entered the command. Just walk over and pull the lever. I almost forgot. The charging device should be nearby. Please install the charging device before starting. And just to double check, you're not machine killers, are you? Depends on how you define machine killers. Why do you ask? I asked Galvania for help last time, even though I looked away for a moment. When I looked back, the terminal was already destroyed. I asked her what happened, but she couldn't tell me. Found out from my sister later that no machines can survive under her for more than half a day. Even Alan Gillitan would have had to give up on her, I suspect. Even if a repair fee was deducted from my compensation. If you're like her, then all my hard work will be in vain. What a story. We're definitely not like her, don't worry. I'm counting on you then. Where's the device? There it is.
Funny business.
Looking good. Went to a place like this, I would have hired my assistants. This is too easy. By the way, what does this device do? There was a rift that connected to the outside and it had to be watched. Now we can just seal the passage with this device and save manpower. This is nothing new for Fontaine Research Institute anyway. But since I have plenty of time, I modified it a little. What you're seeing now is it's even in its final form, which is actually deployed at the geode mineshaft. I think I spoke a bit too much. So you didn't hear anything. So there are exits in the geode mineshaft. Right, you're a smart one. But if you're smarter, you would keep that to yourself and not blurt it out. Anyway, problem solved. Glavania no longer needs to come down too often. I can take a break. Ah, yes, for your compensation. Thanks for the help. Hold up, how is there a waypoint here I don't have? Let's go on the surface, I'd assume. The way. Having fun playing house with the kids? You are. It's pretty fun, to be honest. Looks like a Steam really should hold a children's version. Did you need something from us? We're rivals, you know. Did you come to see if we're having a good time? I may have the qualities, and I may have many qualities, and one that benefits me greatly is my curiosity. I always wanted to get to the bottom of things I don't understand, so I tend to know the facts better than others. What a coincidence, me too. Well, looks like you're enjoying talking to each other then. I just wanted to know, why have you decided to take part in this game? If it was a chance to get out, I have another route that I can show you. I like playing games and I like winning even more. There's no need to worry of me, miss. I bear you no ill will. What do you mean by that? What I mean is, if you want to win, then why don't we work together? But aren't you already in first place? That's precisely why we both stand to benefit. Wait a minute. We joined to help Lenore out. The little girl, in that case, if you're willing to join up with me, I'll grant her any wish she has as well. Sounds too good to be true. And I'll be frank. This is a matter of honor. Caterpillar and I have some unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you now, he's a monster. A monster in human skin. What are you talking about? Not some rule-breaking scheme, I trust? Tss. Mr. Nemores, your timing couldn't have been better. Could I ask you the results of the investigation into Caterpillar? The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything as it should be. His records are missing, that's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this. The missing records need to be recreated, right? How could I have forgotten about that? Right, go finish your tasks. I don't want to see you loitering around here. Miss Traveller, Miss Pound, welcome back. We brought back quite the haul today. Current standing should be... Dang it, we only just pulled ahead. We only just pulled ahead of Darcy. That's great, we're not in last place anymore. But there are 4 of us. Yeah, and we're doing great. Such positivity. But are we really going to be okay like this? We still have 2 big hurdles ahead of us. You promised me we'd win for sure, right, Kata? That's right, so don't worry too much, you two. I know it sounds strange, but sometimes forgetting about the outcome and enjoying the fun to be had in the process isn't the bad way to go. Okay, if you say so. Oh, speaking of that caterpillar, we received an invitation from a guy who was in first place earlier, but he was super rude and said that anyway, it wasn't very nice of him. What happened between you two? A few minor differences of opinion. He invited me to join him as well, but having no real reason to accept, I declined his offer. Later he tried to get his lackeys to teach me a lesson. It's true. I am a monster, the kind some people like him would do well not to provoke. Don't say that. Surely you didn't end up this way because you wanted to, right, Caterpillar? If Cat is a monster, then he's a good one. Just like there are good sorceresses and bad sorceresses. What's the matter? Are you sleepy to know? But I haven't heard the rest of yesterday's story yet. If you're tired, you should get an early night. Miss Traveller, Miss Paimon, will we still meet again tomorrow? Why are you asking that now all of a sudden? If you don't want to be on the same team as us anymore, what are you talking about? Didn't we say we'd get to first place together? There's still 2 more teams ahead of us, so we gotta make it count tomorrow. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sleepy. Let's do our best tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Miss Traveller, Miss Paimon. I'm so sleepy. In that case, go get some rest. Okay, but I haven't heard the rest of the story yet. I'll rest up after hearing the ending. Where we last left, yes, the witch told the little girl she would use her magic to help her leave the giant's garden if the little girl brought her the purple flowers she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I want to know what happens next. What did the little girl do? Does the witch cure her friend in the end? Although the giant had warned the little girl of many dangers of the outside world beyond the garden wall, the little girl had never seen the outside world, what it was like. So she didn't know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side of the wall that we should help bring the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing in the garden that they each looked as beautiful as the next. She didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them. So the little girl heard laughter from the other side of the wall. Later, the bouquet of flowers in hand, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall, outside the wall. Later, with a bouquet of flowers in her hands, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the world outside. The tall witch took the purple flowers from the little girl's hands. The little girl, thinking she had done a good deed, was very pleased with herself. But when she tried to return to the garden, she discovered the wall of the garden and the giant were no longer there. Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic to take me back? The little girl asked. But what can you give me in exchange now? The witch replied. Huh? Then the little girl couldn't go back. I'm glad the witch could save her friend, but I don't like this story. Everyone has stories they don't like. Then I'll tell you a story next time, Kata. I have to get to sleep now.
That's math.
Below again, huh? Oh, I need to lift then. Not down here. Interesting. So I said it was on low below. There's something wrong. How about the erosion of erosion? Yes, there's definitely potential danger. I would agree that we have to seal it off. That's not what I said. Now think about it. That's not a small space. It would be great to even put it to good use.
Surely the audience will be able to follow the plot here.
Why time below here? Makes no sense. You can dive in this, can you? No, I don't think so.
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
Once it's up, once it's down. I can see why it's getting confused. Not that up though, I'm guessing. Ah, this guy. Young warrior, will you just follow with me? It's super sudden. Whatever you say, lass. The golden hair. That's the golden hair. I can tell that you're a veteran. We just want to look. I'm really bored because no one's been sparring with me. I'll give you coupons. I want a lot from Ruth soon, and I haven't figured out how to spend them yet. So how about it? Just what I need. Ah, you're good, you're a straight talker. Then let's go somewhere more spacious. You had a feeling you might be here.
You are not welcome here.
Celebrating. I know at last you're a worthy opponent. You're not bad either. It seems I need to work harder. Anyway, I'm a straight shooter, just like you. Here are your coupons. Let's do this again sometime.
Time to show me what you got.
If that one hasn't triggered.
Time to find myself an opponent to get my blood pumping. What should we do?
Oh, I need to rewrite this mission. At least so it tells you where the heck the thing is. I might call you tomorrow. It was that time. Got the wrong side, didn't I? Yeah, it's not on this part. Aha! I'll leave it here for today. I will continue this tomorrow. Thanks for watching.